and welcome back to my channel. My name is Brittany and you're watching. Today I'm back with another Shop My Stash video. I upload these weekly on every Tuesday. We're back in the eyeshadow palette drawer. I do want to pick one of my older palettes. I mean, like, maybe the oldest palette I have. But right now I just want to put up this Morphe by Jaclyn Hill Vault Collection and Ring the Alarm. Now, okay, so this isn't the best palette in the world. It's not the worst palette in the world. There's a lot more versatility than I thought there would be. I pulled just purely red lips, and I could have chosen like a brown or like bronzy or a nude. I love that my lippies paired so well with this because I normally don't know when to pull a red lip. So like the fact that I got to incorporate 3 red lips that looked like spot on with this palette is amazing. So I'm going to put all but like 3 looks on the screen just because I want to show you the lippies in those. But I did this one look several times, and the last time I did it different. So I used framed twice on the lid, and the first time I did that, it was, you know, it's like a purple are hard to do. It's a darker color, and I mean, it's a matte, so it didn't work as well. So the second time that I tried it, I put Siren on top of it, and then I think I did Secrets in the crease, and I'll put that look on the screen right now. I really thoroughly enjoyed that. Any other look that I'm not going to use later on for the lippy, I will put on the screen, but I used every single one of these colors. I was surprised the look that I got out of this one, and this one. I loved Alert over here for, that's the one you just seen. It was in the like outermost part, that Alert color with the orangey. Really cute. I don't know what I'm trying to say. I'm rambling. This isn't the best palette. It's not the worst palette. It's a good fall palette. Okay palette. I won't declutter this. I'll be using this again before fall is over. So, I mean, that's a win to me. I'll go ahead and pull this so I can put this back up. At this blast from the past, do you see how old this is? Yeah, this is my oldest palette. I'm like 99% sure she has been loved. Wait until you see how loved it's been when I open it up. So I think this would be a good fall palette. Look at this. I didn't even know I had this brush in here. Just look at this. This is going to be, I really think, a good fall palette. I honestly can't remember anything about this palette except I liked Sidecar a whole lot. That was an all over the lid shade for like ever. Especially before I found out how to properly do makeup. That was a good little pop there. I want to use this because I am going to rank all my eyeshadow palettes in the future, and I completely forget how this performs and what I can do with it. So I'm excited to pull this now that I am better at makeup. So yeah, this is going to be our palette this week for this drawer. Back up top here with my new drawer. Last week from the new drawer, I pulled out the Becca Velvet Blurring Primer, and we'll talk about that when I get the primer drawer. And I also pulled out this Lime Crime Velveteen Lip Liner in Poison. Just a really nice red color. We'll talk about that when we get to the lippy drawer. So, okay, I was watching the comments on my favorites videos, and I know a lot of you said that you liked the Lime Crime Lip Velveteen. I knew that I heard people saying that they liked them, so I want to give them another go. So this week with that palette, I want to try maybe this combination. So I want to do a lip liner and a smaller, because maybe it was like the bigger applicator. This smaller, this smaller liquid lip. So this lip liner is in Petunia, and the lippy is in Faded. So I hope that this works better. I'll tell you, go ahead and open it. It sounds better. That shade looks pretty. I just really need something that isn't going to transfer to my Invisalign and like just stay there permanently. And I also didn't like the last one I pulled. It just like wore off without even eating anything. I hope those two work well together. Now that I'm looking at it, I just don't know if that's a good pairing, but we're going to try her. I really want to like my products, so I knew that I heard good things about this, the Lime Crime Velveteen, so I want to try again. So we're going to pull these two, and that's all for this drawer. My everything face, it is in a blush, bronzer, highlight, contour. So let's just go ahead and put up the Becca primer. I really think that I'm going to have to use this again before I get any thoughts on it. Like right now I honestly don't have any thoughts on this one. So yeah, we're just going to put this one up. And I haven't thought about this. Let's just go here. I don't know why. I don't know why I just grabbed this, but we're going with it. So I am pulling the foundation L'Oreal Pro Matte Infallible Foundation. This is a medium coverage. So, I mean, I like medium full, medium buildable, full coverage, but I always pair it with a good face powder to like this more. So we're going to pull this one. It's actually feeling really, really light. You can't tell how much left in that bottle. But let me put up this foundation. I just went from primer to foundation. Like, I don't know what I'm doing. So, okay. The Hourglass Stick Foundation. I don't believe that after last week and the pairing of the primer, I don't believe that I like it as much. I tell you, I hate it before I said it, and then I said it and I'm like, oh, okay, it looks all right, but I don't think that it wears well. That's what I thought the first time that I pulled it. The second time I pulled it, I thought that even more so, even with like the mattifying primer. I'm not sure about this product yet, and I'm not sure that I want to pull it in the near future. Yeah, so we're just gonna put this one back, and maybe I'll try like some other primer and I'll love it. But back to the primer where we were originally. You know what I haven't pulled in forever, which is crazy. This expensive primer has just been sitting there. Let's pull the Tatcha Silk Canvas primer. I have the huge size and haven't used it hardly any. So let's go ahead and pull this one to pair with that foundation. And then I just want to go ahead and put up my Cover FX Perfect Setting Powder. If I don't put this up, I will use it until it's gone. Now, what I was talking about to pair with that foundation to make it more buildable, this is supposed to be a powder foundation. I use it as a like face powder to add more coverage to foundations that I have that I don't like because the amount of coverage, if that makes sense. But this is a Maybelline Superstay full coverage powder foundation. I like pairing it with the other foundation. So yeah, I'm gonna pull that. And for face powders, like to set my face, because that's not gonna set my face, I'm just gonna keep in this Rimmel Stay Matte. I just feel like I don't want anything heavier just because those two can be really heavy on the face. So I just wanna pull this week. And then for setting sprays, wait for it. This is going in empties, but I would tell you, I did not think that it was. It literally ran out yesterday. It literally was going strong until yesterday. But empties. Is this my first setting spray? Not sure. Going in the empties. That lasts forever. I love that. I will definitely repurchase that. But just because I didn't get to use this, I'm going to pull the Urban Decay All Nighter and actually get a week's worth of use out of this. Yay! And concealers. This Huda Beauty, the Overachiever concealer, it's a pretty good concealer. I'm going to do ranking all my concealers this Friday, so stay tuned for that. I'm gonna put that one up. Oh no, I've never not had my NARS concealer to pair with that foundation. Oh no, what will I do? I guess we'll just go here since I just pulled the Overachiever. Let's do the Hello Fab Bendy Avocado Concealer. Roll the dice and see what happens with that foundation. Okay, I'm scared. Okay. Moisturizers. I'm going to keep in this Pharmacy Honey Drop Moisturizer. Let me show you how much is left in here. You all know I don't really like this. But look, we are like just half on the side left. So I'll be happy when I use this up, and I will not repurchase this one either. Okay, that's all for this. Blush, bronzer, highlight, contour. Last week, I really enjoyed being able to use this for not only setting my under eyes, but also for contour. There was a lot less clutter on where I get ready. So yeah, you know I'm gonna keep this in because I set my under eyes with this, typically set my lids with that. So I'm gonna keep that in per tradition. And then for contour this week, I don't know, I think I don't want to do a cream. So we're going to do this just because there's so much going to be like with the 2 layering foundations, just don't want to. So we'll pull the Too Faced Cocoa Contour, which I like because I went in a rut where I hadn't pulled this, and I feel like I just pulled it recently. So yeah, I used these 2 to contour and that to set the lids. So I'm going to pull that. And for bronzer, I'm going to put up this Too Faced Sun Bunny bronzer. I really like this. Love it. So put that up. Let's pull out this one. It's been a while. It's her turn to shine. The Butter Bronzer by Physicians Formula. Just looks like that. This was my favorite bronzer at one point. It smells really, really good. And then for blush, oh my gosh, I forgot how much I love this. I got this at TJ Maxx. It's the Butter London Simply Sweet blush palette. I used every single one of these. I normally mix with this one, but I used them each individually and I mixed them. Loved it. It's got a little bit of everything. But we're going to put that one back for the sake of rotation. And then last week I almost pulled this but didn't. So this week I want to, and I think it'll go well with that palette. This is the Bare Minerals in the Indecent Proposal. It's really, really cute plummy color. So we're going to pull that one. For highlight, I feel like that palette has got like some purpley tones to it. So I want to take advantage of that. I want to pull this one, but I feel like I pulled that one more recently. So let's go here and let me pull this to layer with this one, because this one is just not my favorite. So we're going to pull the Nude Stick in Illuminati. Barely anything left. Just gives you a nice little flush, as you can see there. But I really think that this other highlighter needs something to stick to, or it's just not going to show up. So this is Stila in Transcendence. It looks so pretty in there, but it just, let me do a swatch. You see that? It barely shows up, and what does show up is really chalky. So maybe if I put that cream one, it'll give it something to stick to. Maybe that'll be better. But last week for highlighter, I used Becca in Moonstone. I really like these Becca highlighters. They just blend well into skin. Like they just melt right on your skin and still pack a punch. So put that one up, and I like that one. And that's all for this. I like how well I've been rotating my mascaras here lately. This Milk mascara we're going to put up. I feel like some people would call it quits. You know me, I want to get every last drop. So the next time we pull this, it'll probably be gone. But I'm going to put that up. I'm going to keep in my Dior Show primer. And I want to pair it with this, because I feel like last time, so this was almost gone and had one more use. So let's go ahead and use this one up. This is the Hourglass, what did I just say? Hourglass Caution Mascara. I really like this one for the bottom lashes. So I'm going to pull that one. And I need to put up this Urban Decay 24/7 Glide On in Starfire. Really like this. I think I use this practically every day for a while now. So I love that I'm getting that kind of usage out of that. You know, I used to have a purple eyeliner in Perversion. I have no idea what has happened to that, but it's no longer here, and I've cleaned this out and it's not here. So I would love to pull that, but I don't have it to pull, so I don't think I'm going to pull any extra liners. I do want to put up my Goof Proof by Benefit, pull out the Too Faced Brow Envy. I can use either one of these shades. Sometimes I mix and match. I always set with that setting wax up there. I really enjoy that. The little tools with it are so adorable as well. And I'm going to keep in my Urban Decay primer potion. It looks like it's used up, but it's really not. I really think it'll last all year. And then, you know what? I want to pull out this color tattoo by Maybelline. Just look. It looks like it would pair well with that. I really need to start using that more before it dries out. And for felt tip eyeliners, I guess the one that I used is still, I accidentally place it in with my makeup brushes all the time. So we're going to pull the Tarte Sex Kitten. I will be putting up the Kat Von D and Trooper that we used last week, but we're going to pull this one. And man, I really want to pull like a, let's what is this? Oh gosh, this has been in here forever. I bet you it's not. I bet you these are dried out. Let me try this one because I feel like that is a purpley color in Rockstar Urban Decay 24/7, but it doesn't have a lid on it. So I'm sure it's going to be dried out, but I'll try it, and if so, if they don't work out, and then there's Perversion, that's just the black one. If they don't work out, I'll just end up tossing it. So we're going to pull that. And do I want to pull any singles? Yeah, just in case I'm in a hurry one day. Let's pull out this Stila Shimmer and Glow. It is in the shade Boheme. No idea how to say that, but I love it. Is that all for this drawer? It better be all for this drawer because my pile just keeps adding and adding and adding. Okay, that's all for this drawer. We are in the Lippy drawer, one of my favorites. We're going to keep in this Sephora Rose Hip Lip Balm. I'm almost done with this. And I already put up this Jeffree Star and Unicorn Blood just because I pulled it for favorites and I just put it up accidentally. I'll put the look on the screen right now where I wore it. This is just stunning. Like, I love that it's fall specifically so I can wear this lip all the time. So yeah, we're gonna put this one up now. I'm sure you'll see it probably next week just because I love it that much. And this is a product that I feel conflicted about. This is the Smashbox Always On Metallic Matte Rouge Lippy. I love the metallic, I love the color, but I will just, you know, I'm gonna be honest. The applicator is terrible. Like, it is just absolutely not helpful at all. The Jeffree Star ones just spoil me, guys. Like, I feel like my complaints about Lippies is the applicator. Like, just look at that. That is just, it just doesn't work out. Like, it's too long. It's like way too pointed, which is crazy because I thought that would help me line my lips, but for some reason it doesn't. But you can't deny the color. Did you see that color? Like, I wore it twice, even though like I had to make sure my arm was completely stable and like do all those extra steps that we don't normally do just to make this apply well. It doesn't last the longest. Like, it's not the most long wearing. As you can see in my favorites video, it was wore off, but that was at the end of the day. I hadn't reapplied. So we're gonna put this up. I'm not gonna declutter it, and I'll probably pull it again in the future. So that's good. And then the last lippy that I have to put back, this is the Lime Crime Velveteen Lip Liner in Poison. I really enjoyed this. I paired it with the Kat Von D shade in Outlaw. I'll put that look on the screen right now. I really liked the lip liner, but I feel like I didn't need it with the Kat Von D one just because I find that I can line my lips out really well with it. But with that being said, this lip liner is one where in the future, if I needed to have a lip liner with something that isn't a Kat Von D or Jeffree Star, I would definitely pull it. It's very creamy. Doesn't skip, really easy to apply. So I'm going to put that back. Now I already kind of know where I want to go with my lippy. I already have one pulled, which is going to be like my purpley color. And then I just want like a nudie color. I want to pull, if I can find it, either Celebrity Skin or Mannequin. Actually Mannequin. I feel like I've pulled Celebrity Skin a few times now. So this is Jeffree Star in Mannequin. And it's just a really good nude. Like, it's not going to conflict with any palette that you pull. It's just like, see that? It's just perfection is what it is. It's perfection. So we're going to pull that. And that was quick. You're probably like, are you crazy? I know. I don't know. I felt like I was less indecisive this time. That's all for this drawer. Let's look at all the items that we pulled. Here's an overview of all the items that I pulled. I'm excited to use that Tatcha primer. Why haven't I pulled that in forever? I'm excited also to be using the Butter Bronzer. The Naked palette has me extremely excited. I honestly can't remember the last time I used that palette, and I feel like I didn't know, I wasn't like bold with my makeup when I was using it, so excited for that. Love the contour palettes, excited to use up that mascara, scared of that concealer with that foundation, excited to give the Lime Crime Lippy a shot, but scared at the same time. I love the Jeffree Star Mannequin, love that Bare Minerals blush. Excited to see if those eyeliners are going to work or if they're going to be decluttered. And yeah, I'm excited to pair that Stila with a cream highlighter and see if it's any better. Let me know in the comments below some of the items that you pulled this week or this month or today. Thanks for watching. Bye guys.